Hello, I'm Lou Capfield. I'm joined by Lewis Cox here at the Shropshire Star, our Shrewsbury Town reporter. Lewis, Shrewsbury got a much needed win over the weekend, one which John Askey will be thrilled with, but are these performances, these Jekyll and Hyde performances, so to speak, worrying?
Without a doubt they're worrying and troublesome and problematic because, in a lot of games recently they've given themselves mountains to climb that have been insurmountable really. Saturday they not got away with it. You have to praise John Askey for the half-time change, culling Gilead and putting Josh Loren on, going narrow in a 4-4-2 diamond. Absolutely worked, and they managed to overturn and beat a pretty dreadful AFC Wimbledon side who have lost 7 in a row. So they were able to get away with it by recovering with a good change at the break, but you're not always going to be able to do that. Oxford, the first half was woeful, and there was no coming back from that. Even the first 15 minutes there. Fleetwood, they were 2-0 down at half time, a terrible first half. Reasons behind that maybe, but they couldn't come back from that even though they were better in the second half. They seem to be finding a way of improving after the break when it's too late, or obviously they got away with it the other day. Or on the other side, a bit earlier in the season, they've had decent first halves and sort of tailed off. So it's not ideal, and that word, really to sum it up, is inconsistency, isn't it? And inconsistency across the 90 minutes. I spoke with Luke Waterford, the hero from Saturday, about it, just writing up for tomorrow's paper, and it's just stretching out a performance across. It's hard to do it all for 90 minutes in every game. Very few teams do that, and Town have only really done it against Barnsley this season. That Tuesday night, that great win. But if you can get close to that, 60, 70 minutes, when you're on top and you're better team, then you're going to get the wins more often than not. It is Jekyll and Hyde, and it is problematic, and you keep at half time chopping and changing systems and personnel doesn't help with consistency either. I don't think.
That's it, because we've seen 3-5-2, we've seen 4-3-3, we've seen the diamond. This is basically like my Football Manager,
formation bingo.
Exactly, that's my track record on Football Manager. I mean, and I'm not saying that John Askey, he obviously knows what he's doing here. He's trying to figure things out, but it's no help to the team. It's no help to the players, and it's no help to the fans who are seeing different systems every 45 minutes. They're losing confidence in it as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think it's the case, but when you're just showing a load of formations on, and sometimes it works, it looks like you just throwing stuff and seeing what sticks. But I think obviously Askey's got a plan for every system he used. Like, he started the season for a couple of months with a 4-3-3 with Gilead and Worley. Worked sometimes, didn't work sometimes, and that we've seen. So 3-5-2 come in against Barnsley when people thought that was the answer. 3-5-2. Wing backs, 2 strikers, finally 2 strikers, and just fell to pieces at Oxford. And the latest, we reverted to the 4-3-3 at AFC Wimbledon, who look on paper the poorest team in the league, certainly form-wise at the moment. And the 4-3-3 was nowhere to be seen at Kingsmeadow. The wingers were, Gilead and Fajiri stuck out on the right wing, were absolutely out of the game. The midfield 3 were totally overplayed, and the system just wasn't working. Credit they spotted it at the break, but why did that system not work at AFC Wimbledon? Was it the players' effort, or was it quality? It's not all formations, is it? Like, we talk about consistency. Obviously, in every game, you need so much work rate and so much quality. But formations do play a massive part in it. A few weeks ago, I wrote, I'm sick of writing about formations. None of them seem to be working, and it's not about formations, it's about effort and all that. But, when they changed on Saturday to a 4-4-2 diamond, which, we haven't seen any of 4-4-2 really this season. A couple of times when they've been chasing games, but 4-4-2 diamond, which we haven't really seen. Sean Morley's injured. Gilead was pulled at half time for being totally anonymous. The diamond worked well. It got 2 strikers up front, and it gets you. They're so strong in centre midfield. And it got 4 very good centre midfielders on the pitch, with Grant sitting, who looked back somewhere near his sort of best from earlier in the season. You get Ollie Norburn, Greg Doherty, and Josh Loren came on, and I'm a big fan of all of those 4 really, and Laurent's very hard done not to be starting. He came on, and I think with the system changed the game. I thought Loren was running the show. Doherty maybe got a bit more freedom second half. Norburn does his thing, he's good in all departments, and maybe they're onto a winner there, in that you get all your good midfielders playing.
Yeah.
Doherty can roam because he's a good player with a great engine, and he found himself out on the left. Norburn was a bit more on the right. Fullbacks obviously can move forward, but I think I don't know if I like 4-4-2 diamond personally, but it seemed to work on Saturday. And Aaron Amadi-Holloway definitely needs a partner. I mean, he was absolutely isolated first half. It was just not working. He had no one within half a mile of him. And Fajiri Okunabiri alongside him worked as a two. I think Fajiri has to play over two. Amadi-Holloway has to play over two. We didn't see any of Liango. But I was a fan of the diamond. I'm not generally, but I think we should look to take that forward. John Askey should take that forward into Sunday. Salford in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
But it's not formations bingo, is it? It's about the staple work rate and quality. But I do agree with you in the change of systems doesn't help. But if you're not winning games, you got to try. You got to mix things up and try and find a formula, haven't you? It's just formula will work. You go to the next game and it doesn't.
Yeah,
kind of scratching your head.
What can you do? So consistently inconsistent. That's the best way to put Shrewsbury Town right now. For all the latest on them, make sure you stay with us at Shropshire Star.